Up y'all, it's KDesigner aka KDesignz. We back in with another video, but this one's a little bit different though. So I wanted to talk about Dragon Ball. You know, Dragon Ball actually, they get a new game every year usually. You know, Dragon Ball is like one of the biggest animes in the world and stuff. So it usually gets lots of advertisement, lots of games. Hey, recently got a television series, which it ended recently. I don't know if it's gonna have a new season or not. You know, we don't really know when that's coming out or anything, but right now I'm just talking about the games though. So I've noticed that there's been a slowdown whenever it comes down to these games recently. You know, recently we had a game called Dragon Ball Kakarot, which was like an action adventure, which was cool, but you know, I'm not really hearing nobody talk about it and stuff because, well, it's not really an online game. It's more of a single player game, and its DLC is coming out very slowly. But as of recently though, Dragon Ball game content has been very slow, kind of. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, they have side games that they kind of push to. You know, I'm pretty sure they have Dragon Ball Heroes on the side, and they have actually 2 or 3 other games that they're still updating, which is kind of funny because you don't really get that a lot for anime games now I think about it, because Dragon Ball Xenoverse has been being updated for about 4 years. I think about 4 years, maybe a bit longer. In fact, I forgot whenever Xenoverse 2 came out. I think maybe around 2015-16, but Dragon Ball is really slowing down when it comes down to its new games and content, and you know, some people are actually kind of trying to figure out what's the deal with that. But when are they going to actually come out with a new game is the real question, to be honest. Now, I've had some people, or at least I've been doing a bit of research on YouTube, and I'm seeing that some people actually want the Raging Blast series to come back, which that sounds amazing. Like, I love the Raging Blast games in Dragon Ball. Like, I remember playing that a lot back in the PS3 days, and I wasn't very good, but it's like I'm starting to, well, that was around the time I was on YouTube and I was looking around, and I saw lots of good players online, bro. Like, I'm seeing people doing ridiculous combos, and it showed me a lot about 3D arena fighters that, you know, I would have never seen if it wasn't for that game. But I don't even know if they're gonna probably bring that back. I doubt that because I heard this, you know, it didn't really sell very well, and also because it's been so long since that game even dropped, so the chances of that even coming out is very low right now. But the chances of them coming out with a game that's inspired by Raging Blast, now that would excite me if they made something like that, because you know, it's not too far-fetched. I mean, Xenoverse, or at least the original concept of it gameplay wise, was kind of based off of Budokai, and then it kind of branched out on its own, which that's cool. It's its own kind of game. So you know, if they were to bring back like old concepts of old games, that would be pretty cool. But as for the next Dragon Ball game, I feel that they need to focus more on Dragon Ball Super, if anything, because you know, it's a brand new series, and you would think that since they have a new series, they would take full advantage of advertising it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird that they only focus on Z, and it's not like the later parts of Z. It's like the beginning to, you know, typically the end of the anime, which I know it's iconic, and you know, some people just can't go without a story mode for Dragon Ball. But I feel that if they focused more on Super, or at least start from Dragon Ball, move up to GT, you know, do something a bit different, because I've noticed lots of these Dragon Ball games, its gameplay changes, but the concept never changes. So it'd be cool if they tried something new, or who knows, maybe an original story. I mean, I know Xenoverse was original, but it really wasn't. I mean, it was kind of just you know, a revamp of what already happened. It just added a bit of futuristic stuff, which was cool for, you know, for the time, but I would like to see something a bit new, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, it's not much to really talk about for a Dragon Ball game besides what's already been, you know, solidified. I mean, I do feel like there's going to be another game that's going to be announced very soon, probably a bit after the PS5 reveal, which I'm looking forward to that. Be prepared to see a video on that. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys feel like a Dragon Ball game will be announced very soon, like maybe a month or 2 after? Or do you think it's going to be way later on, like around December and stuff? And if this game does get announced sometime this year, because it might get announced next year, you guys can't dodge that idea, what do you guys think it should be? Like, not what do you guys think it's going to be, what do you think it should be? Because honestly, we know like they kind of been falling off with the games recently. I mean, the games are good for Dragon Ball, but I mean, you know, the concepts aren't getting too original no more. But you know, like I said, I would want to see a game that's kind of Raging Blast inspired, but you know, has its own kind of twist. But that's just me. But with that being said, make sure you guys like the video. If you guys enjoy it, hit that subscribe button so you can see more content like this. And tell me, should I discuss more about not just anime games, but video games in general? Because honestly, I want to be able to do more face cam vids like this. You know, there was a time where I was making discussion videos, but I wasn't really behind a camera. So honestly, I like this little concept that I'm mixing into it. So let me know if you guys want to see more stuff like this. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, because they ain't trying to advertise as YouTubers. And with that being said, stay savvy.